How's it going, everybody? Dairy here, and welcome back to another video on Vorren Craft. Today I have been busy in between episodes to make up for the last video where not much happened, and it was just basically a behind the scenes of what I get up to during these videos. So in between episodes, what I have done is I have got all my items from my starter base, and I have organized all of these barrels and labeled each one of them. So now I'm using my main house for storage. I have also put in the flooring on each layer of this base. I still need to sort that out. But yeah, I put in the flooring. I haven't done much interior other than the storage you just saw, and I realised that without realising, I built this house perfectly in line with the sunset and sunrise. So this, when I go AFK here, you can see the sun perfectly out of this window, which I thought was a nice little detail to mention. So you guys might be wondering what I'm doing with my beginning house now that all my items are in my new one. And what I have decided to do was turn it into a little shop. So I'm selling 32 chicken for 5 coal, which I think is it's quite a good deal, just because chicken's a nightmare to get and you would have to smelt it all up, and I need the coal for stone bricks when I'm doing my builds. Or it can be negotiated for 32 of any wood. As in the last video, I think you can tell I hate mining wood, and I managed to strip that. No, just so I don't have to mine any more wood. I guess all this is being stripped. Still got my chicken farm going strong. I need to put that in my stock at the back. But what I did spend a lot of my time doing is making this book for my services. So it says, "Welcome to Dairy Mite's shop of goodies. Here is where you can spend money so that Dairy Mite can do the kind of tasks that would usually keep you up at night just thinking about. That is redstone contraptions and built-in structures. Of course, read the book for more details." In the book, I've got hello. If you're reading this book, it probably means that you require my help, either with with a redstone build or with a structure. If this is the case, here's what you should do, so that I know exactly what you require of me to do. Instruction number 1. List what structure or contraption you would like me to construct. Example, automatic storage system. Instruction number 2. Give me a location of where you would like this to be built. Example, my chest room. Or you could leave me coordinates, whatever you fancy. Instruction number 3. Let me know what kind of block palette you would require me to use. Example, I'd like to have oak logs, oak slabs, stone brick, and glass panes. Instruction number 4. It would be nice if I could know the size that you require, but is not necessary, so people can let me know the kind of area that they'd like the build to be in, but it is not required of them to do so. Instruction number 5. Before you type out grammatic error there, I'll sort that out in a bit. Before you type out what you want done, please specify what service you are using, if it's redstone or structure. I will show examples of how to lay each one out. If the instructions were not clear, Price will be discussed on server, so that just means that the price will be discussed on the Discord server we'll go on to record our videos. So here's an example for redstone. See, you got the redstone up here, automatic storage system. The storage room inside my base, and I just gave coordinates. These are random ones, I haven't checked where to go. I don't know what redstone is required, that is why I'm hiring you, idiot. Please make it look nice. So that's an acceptable way to lay out what they want done. Or if it will structure, windmill, where you think a farm should go around my base. Spruce logs, spruce planks, spruce fences, anything else you think will go with that, I guess. And then just a weird face. I just thought I'd make this book a little bit more fun. I would like the build to be within a 25 by 25 block radius, but as high as needed, kinda like you, XD. So that's the book, so all they need to do is type in the book what they require, and I will get to it once they've placed their order. If you guys are wondering what this is, I did tell you I was very busy in between videos. If you guys are wondering what this is where I ended up getting villagers all the way from the village just outside H's base, and I have breeding them up. And that leads me to what we will be working on in today's video. In today's video, what I would like to do is get an automatic iron farm going. Yes, this is Bedrock Edition, and iron farms work a little bit differently, but I have figured out a way to make iron farms work in Bedrock Edition. And the rate at which it works is fairly decent. You get 180 pieces of iron an hour, which is good going with all things considering. So I'll go to sleep and then I'll walk you guys through the process of this automatic iron farm. See, there's the sunset there. I'll catch you guys in the next clip where I will be explaining how to construct an automatic iron farm on Bedrock Edition.
Show me your heart and show me your soul, and I'll take you somewhere only I know. Make me a wish, oh, make me your dreams. I'll show you nothing but love, I'll give you all that you need. I wanna see the sea, but amazingly I'm too scared of water, too scared of water. And I hope that one day you'll find me again. We can run to the top of the mountains. So if I took you back to the place where we first met, would you fall in love all over? Would you fall in love once all over again? So if I took you back to the moment you met me, would you smile like our first kiss? Would you remember when you fell in love with me? From here, away from curfews you have and all those things you hold dear. It would be stupid to throw it away, so let's get out on this boat and stop your crying for days. I wanna see the sea, but amazingly I'm too scared of water, too scared of water. And I hope that one day you'll find me the top of the mountains. So if I took you back to the place where we first met, would you fall in love all over? Would you fall in love once all over again? So if I took you back to the moment you met me, would you smile like our first kiss? Would you remember when you fell in love with me? Try hard. No, we don't need to be clear. We need our best, I'll tell dear. We need escape from here. So if I took you back to the place where we first met, would you fall in love all over? Would you fall in love once all over again? So if I took you back to the moment you met me, would you smile like our first kiss? Would you remember when you fell in love with me?
So I first started off by making a platform in order to, for the iron golem.
Maybe you were wrong for the first time, and maybe I was looking for a lifeline, someone to hold on to, something I thought was true. So tell the truth. But I can't let you go. But maybe you found someone. I'm better off alone. Something better came along. But I can't let you go. Came along. Maybe I was wrong for the first time, and maybe this was all just in my mind. We'll rise and fall and start again. God knows when we'll reach the end, and every single thing might fall apart. But I can't let you go. But maybe you found someone. I'm better off alone. Something better came along. But I can't let you go.
So I first started off by making a platform in order to, for the iron golems to spawn. Actually, scratch that, because that didn't fucking work, and then I had to completely redesign it. After I ended up creating the brand new platform, it was time to bring the villagers over. But guess what, everybody? Here's a news flash. I wonder if you can guess. That didn't fucking work too. I do not have any more footage of me making the villager breeder, the villager farm, and here is why. It's because I was that annoyed I had to redesign the automatic iron farm 3 different times, which means I had to deal with 70 villagers, which mentally drained me. I, no joke, spent around about 20 hours on this on this one project, and that's not even an over exaggeration one bit. It literally took me about 20 hours. And I am done with villagers. I am super done. And here's some proof of how done I am, as this is me waiting for my villagers to actually breed up. Ooh ee ooh ah ah, ting tang walla bing bang. Ooh ee ooh ah ah, ting tang walla bing bang. Do 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 do. I'm waiting for villagers to grow up, so then I can trap them in a 1 block wide area. So then I can get a fucking iron farm finally. So I go ooh ee ooh ah ah, please grow up, you fucking villagers.
Why do you need villagers for iron?
Because they spawn iron golems. Da, 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 da. As you might have heard in the background of the previous clip, I was accompanied by Swearing Might, aka Marcus, who is my biological brother. In the time it took me to make this automatic iron farm, my brother has ended up packing up all his things and has now officially moved into my area. He has now taken up the house that I did create for breeding up the villagers, but because I've got all the villagers that were necessary, I no longer needed it, so he has now moved in. On top of that, it took that long that MW3 Shots, aka H, has also moved into my area, and he's got his own little mini island over there, which proves how long it has taken, even with the help of Blue Morpho with the villagers, which did speed up the time. It still took me 20 hours. 20 hours just for an automatic iron farm. So this is the final design that I ended up going for, and I will take you through each step of how to construct this, just so you guys, if you are trying to make one yourself, you don't go through the issues that I had. First off, once I get up here, you end up making a big ass platform. I am not going to give you guys the exact amount, as I wasn't counting because I was too frustrated, and as you can see, it is fully functional and iron golem just spawned. So you make a big area and you put 20 beds up there. Then you trap 8 villagers. Well, not 8, sorry. You trap 10 villagers over here. I'm all over the place. You trap 10 villagers in here, and you gotta make sure you have a fletchling table or any other table you want, just so they are always continuously working and able to access these stations. Without them being able to continuously access their stations, nothing will spawn, and I learned that the hard way. And then you have to put water in there, which I did via using a dispenser as it was easier. So then when they are bobbing up and down in water, they will always be able to use those stations and they will never have to refresh. Then you just put a lava pit in the middle with a water stream at the bottom. The water stream goes into a campfire, and that's to take care of all of the cats that they spawn. And as you can see, the rates at which they drop things is actually pretty decent. The reason why you want to get rid of the cats is due to the fact that they they will lag up the game with how frequently they spawn. And on top of that, you also get string out of it, which is fairly useful. So yeah, this entire project has made me lose my mind drastically. Whilst I'm over here, I'll give you a tour of MW3 Shots' base, aka H. So over here, he's done quite a unique design. I've never seen a base like this before in my life. And don't worry, that main island is mine, and I'll be doing whatever builds I decide to do in the future over there. So in here, it's a really basic setup. He's got storage underneath the stairs, using barrels as a design, which is quite creative. He's got all his workstations over here. On top, he's got kind of like a balcony canopy held up by glass panes in each corner. And he's also got a balcony out back so he can look over the ocean, which, you know, I like the touch of the actual balcony, as it just gives the house a little bit more character. Whilst Marcus was coming over, I decided to jump in a boat and actually go and see what he was up to and show him the direction via ocean in order to get here. And I had to record a little clip for that because something very, very strange happened. So all I'm gonna say in this next clip is keep an eye on the llama you see on the screen.
Do I have to swim?
No, Michael to the rescue.
Okay.
I will never go down any other way.
I kind of went in the water because of spiders following me.
Oh, sorry, I'm on my way. What the? I'm recording that, give me a second. If you missed the llama, here is going to be another clip just showing off the llama. Yeah, so I thought that clip was very strange, so I just had to catch it for you guys. If you guys have ever seen that glitch before, let me know what it is and what has caused it, because that's quite I found it quite a funny clip. I've been playing it back and forth since I've seen it. But yeah, so that's an update on what's going on in the area. I finally got an automatic iron farm, which is amazing. I've died a few times due to creepers and mobs and shit. But like I said, I've had to deal with 70 villagers, so I never, ever, ever want to see one again unless they're producing me more iron. And in between videos, this also proves how long this is taking me. I have been taking out a bunch of mobs around the area, as you can see, and whenever I see a skeleton, I've been killing it with an enchanted bow, and I've managed to get enough bows in order to fully enchant this bow. Well, I say fully enchant, I've enchanted it with the enchantments you see on my person, and I managed to get a trident in between episodes, which is quite good, but I am not planning on using it until I have the right enchantments for it, and then that'll probably end up replacing my bow. Also, a key tip for if you ever do want to make an automatic iron farm for yourself, what I tend to do is I store a lot of my items in barrels just so I can clear up room in my inventory, and I can still store them. And I use barrels because I find it easier than using chests. If you guys think I'm wrong, you're entitled to your opinion, even though you are fucking wrong. But anyways, if you do use barrels, such as myself, I would not recommend using barrels in the area that you are building the automatic iron farm. This is due to the fact that the villagers will become the fishermen trading villagers due to the fact that they have seen the barrel, and then they will not be able to accept any of the any other traits that you might want to give it, and that proved to be a big problem for me when I did my third reiteration of the automatic iron farm, and that cost me basically, I'd like to say, about 6 to 8 hours worth of time, as I had to breed up all the villagers again and then transport them all over without any barrels being used. So I go through this pain so you guys don't have to. And mobs still spawn around here like no man's business. I've just been clearing them out, and I am literally gonna cry if a creeper ever blew up my automatic iron farm. Well, I don't mind so much the exterior getting blown up because I can just replace blocks. It's more if they end up getting to my villager chamber, as like I said, I do not want to deal with any more villagers for the rest of my life and the rest of this series. Jeez, why are they why are they spawning so much? So this is the pain that I've had to go through in order to get this video out for you guys. So I hope you guys appreciate the amount of work I do put into my videos. I do not just say that and I don't like half-ass my videos, I'd like to say, but a lot of time does go into these videos, and I hope that me spending 20 hours just on one project proves that to you guys, due to the fact I love doing YouTube, and it is a hobby, not a full-time job. But I still would not wish you guys to have half-assed content when I can be doing my best in order to get the best content I feel that is right for my audience. Also, me and MW3 Shots from this video forward probably will be doing a collaboration each video, due to the fact that so Blue Morpho, also known as Corey, he always records with his mate Will, and recording with other people ends up making it easier for content, as when you're doing a solo video, you don't want there to be a long awkward silence in the video, but at the same time it's difficult to always continuously talk, due to the fact you run out of things to say because you're not talking to other people. So me and H will probably be doing a collaboration from this moment forth, which is why he's moved into the area. And don't worry guys, it does mean that it's easier to prank Marcus and H in the area, so stay tuned for that. So due to this video causing me a lot of stress, I think that in the next video I'm probably going to do something quite calming, so don't expect too much in the next video. I'll probably end up tidying up around the base if I find that quite calming, and maybe do some terraforming to make the area look a little bit nicer. As don't get me wrong, the area does look nice, but I feel like we can make an improvement on how the base is looking so far. With all that being said, I do hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and if you have, please show me some love and hit that like button, and if you didn't like it, hit the like button anyways. This took 20 hours to do. Am I not pretty enough for you? Is my pain not enough for you guys to actually like the video? And if you're all new to my channel, please consider subscribing. It will mean a lot to me. at 200 subscribers, you will help cure one of my 2 lazy eyes. Yes, at the moment I've got 2 lazy eyes, which makes it a lot more difficult in order for me to game, and that's probably why it did take me 20 hours, due to, you know, 2 lazy eyes can't see the monitor properly. My my one eye will be looking at the wall, and the other one will be looking at my desktop on my other monitor. So it does make it a little bit difficult, so if you guys could hit that subscribe button, that would be awesome. With all that being said, in all seriousness, I do hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will catch you all later. Peace.
好羡慕 lost in sound if you have no